Abbie, welcome back to a new video on my channel. So today we are in the beach house, everybody, and today we're going to be talking about something that happened at least like a year ago on Royale High, and when this happened, Royale High community went crazy. Now this specific item in Royale High caused a lot of controversy to especially people who are not usually YouTubers or don't have much Robux, or usually just new players or players that don't have a million Robux to spend and stuff like that. So we're going to be talking about this. But before we get started, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you'll never ever miss a video from me. And guys, we are so close to 50k subscribers, so let's make that happen. And yeah, guys, also follow me on Instagram at abbiesoutlet, and also follow me on Roblox at notabbiesoutlet. But without further ado, everybody, let's get started with the video. Now, you guys do know that in Royale High, there are, like, every time an update comes out or something, there's always some problem with it, whether it's an update from, like, I don't know, the Easter update that happened last year, or maybe even these heels that I have on right now. These heels also caused a lot of controversy in the community because they were too tall or they were too slender, all those kind of things, all those like complaints. But this one happened a year ago when the summer update came out, I presume. When Divinia was still here, we had a summer update, and it was a Mermaid update. So basically we had the Mermaid halo and a few other accessories as well. You can also still get these accessories in the catalog right now, but one accessory in this catalog was actually really a problem with the community back then, and let me explain on that. So this was the Mermaid royalty crown. The Mermaid royalty crown was this specific item that caused actually a lot of problems and complaints in the community. The reason why is because of the price. Let me just show you guys on dress up. So let's go to dress up and shopping. As you can see, if you go down and we can find seasonal, and we can go here, we can find let's see. I don't think we can find summer here, but let's just scroll instead. As you can see, the Nom frosted donut floaties came out when this whole thing where like I think it was a Dear Dolly set. I'm not sure, but like it was an update where the Mermaid royalty was in it. Like the Sea Star Pro bracelet was in this update, and that's what I remember personally. The Mermaid Glam earrings was in it. It was like all mermaid themed. If you guys have been playing Royale High for more than a year, you would know what I mean. But it has been something. So here's the Mermaid royalty, and it's 50,000 diamonds. Now, since this came out in Divinia, Royale High currency and Royale High money has changed throughout the years. If you want me to talk about how Royale High money has changed, please tell me in the comments down below because I have a lot to say about that. But Royale High money has definitely, or Royale High diamonds, the way you get diamonds have changed. Like from 2018, getting 50,000 diamonds, or like 2019, even early 2019, getting 50,000 diamonds was such a big deal. Like it's like you getting over 100k diamonds right now. I have 100k diamonds right now, and it took me a while to save up for them. This 100k is like 50k back then. So, and 10k was like, I don't know, 20k back then. Like it was more difficult to get diamonds than right now because we have Sunset Island. We have all these places you can get diamonds easily. You couldn't have gotten 50,000 diamonds just like that in a day, like I would have in a day, if that makes any sense. So this was a big deal, guys. And again, tell me in the comments down below, do you want me to talk about all like how the currency and how the diamonds have changed throughout the years? Because yeah, it actually has changed. So this was actually a really big deal for everybody, and the reason why it costs this much is because it was made for rich players. Now the reason behind that is what people got upset about. It was made for rich players. At that time, I didn't start my YouTube channel at that time, nor did I actually have like 50,000 diamonds to spare. I really liked the crown, so I didn't get it. I didn't complain about it much because I couldn't get many things with this update because it was quite an expensive update. So I couldn't get many things off, unfortunately, but a lot of people really wanted this crown. So this crown was supposed to replicate the Mermaid halo, which was one of the rarest halos we had at that time. And since it was one of the rarest halos, probably the rarest halo we had at that time, that people wanted kind of like a copy of it. So I guess the developers thought that, hey, okay, let's make a replica of the Mermaid halo. And the reason we're going to do this and why it's 50,000 diamonds is because we want the rich players to just spend their diamonds somehow. Because they have a lot of diamonds to spend. It's supposed to be this item that you can only just spend your diamonds on. That's it. It's not because you like it, or, well, even if you like it, like it's something that rich players want to just spend on. That's basically their kind kind of reason for making this crown. The whole topic of rich players really made the whole Royale High community at that time really uneasy. So when they heard about this only rich player only item thing, that's when they got upset, and let me explain more in a bit. At the time, Royale High was still a kind of new game, and with new games come new players, and with new players come not many rich players. Back then, there were so many rich players, but most of them were YouTubers that usually just spend Robux on stuff on this game. So actual real players like I was, or like a lot of more people were, we have to actually diamond save it by going to school and going through classes and all that stuff. And again, 50,000 diamonds didn't come easy to us. So when we heard about that crown, that really pretty crown being that much, we thought it was really unfair. Not only the crown, but the mermaid bracelet too, that like I just showed you guys. $7,000 for a bracelet, people thought it was really unfair, and that's why both of those two things got a lot of heat against it. So obviously, if this kind of mermaid crown came out today, would it get some complaints? Yes, but not as much as it would have gotten when it came out like a year ago. And I feel like that's the whole problem we have for today. The whole idea of rich players kind of makes people uneasy on Royale High, and they want to have the same thing that rich players have, but sometimes they want to like at least get some cheap items. They want to get some more inclusiveness with what different people and how they, because the thing is that they still are upset at how like Royale High overprices their items, and they gotta save up like hours and hours just to get this one item that's gonna be here for a limited amount of time or stuff like that. That's why my plan is to at least make a video of how to diamond farm while balancing school and work, or whatever you have to do in your life, or even homework, whatever, so you guys can actually know what to do when you want to diamond farm and you still want to have a life, if that makes any sense. So that's what I plan to do. But this whole situation is just time, effort. They don't want our effort to be wasted for just a small crown they can wear on their head. That's why they were so upset when this whole crown came out and why it was 50,000 diamonds. So guys, tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about this whole situation? Do you think that if you were a new player, or right now, or if you just started Royale High this year, or even last year, or you weren't here when you experienced the whole mermaid update situation, what do you think you would have done? What do you think you would have been upset that it was priced differently or very high? Because again, remember that we didn't get a diamonds easily at that time. Like 10,000 diamonds for us was at least like 30,000 diamonds right now. So obviously it's a big deal. When the Thigh High Ice Princess boots came out, I thought that was impossible to get because it was 30,000 diamonds. I thought it was impossible to get. And the Batmo heels. Girl, the Batmo heels, I was still a noob at that time, but the Batmo heels were like 38,000 diamonds, and I was just like, yeah, how can anyone get this without using Robux? So obviously our mentality was different at that time than at this time. This item has actually caused a uproar in the Royale High community. So tell me what you guys think about this down below. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, guys, please tell me what you guys think about the situation down in the comments down below. I know it's not a relevant situation. I know what happened a few years ago, but I still wanted to add this in the video because it was funny to look back at and how we just freaked out about something like that. And even the Miss Lady Rose was out at that time, and we were still upset about the price. Like, you don't understand how much Royale High has changed throughout these years, and I feel like our mentality of this game has changed just because of how we can now access diamonds more easily. And I feel like things have just changed in this game. So tell me in the comments down below, what would you do in that situation if you experienced that? Because I did, and I wasn't happy myself. I wasn't happy about the price being very high because I actually liked that mermaid crown, but I understood that maybe it is for like rich players that just don't know what to spend their money on, and it was something for them to spend their money on. So I understood why they did that thing, and it was supposed to be equivalent to the mermaid halo. So I obviously assumed that a mermaid halo is worth 50,000 diamonds, which would make sense. But obviously that's what I thought at that time. And tell me guys what you thought at that time down below. I would like to know. Subscribe to the channel again, like this video, and turn on notifications. But again, until then, thank you for making outfits with me, everybody. Bye bye.